Imagine a hypothetical scenario, a modern, large-scale war between Italy and the United Kingdom, two major European powers, both NATO members, with advanced economies and militaries. This is not an advocacy of conflict, but rather an educational exploration of what such a clash might look like, the likely costs, and the grim realities that define great power wars in the 21st century. By walking through geography, military posture, cyberspace, economic resilience, escalation risks, and alliance constraints, we reveal the fundamental truth that modern interstate war between advanced powers is inevitably a lose-lose proposition. Let's begin with geography, the silent shaper of strategy. Italy lies at the heart of the Mediterranean, a peninsula extending into the sea with access to southern Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Its terrain is mountainous in the north, with the Alps forming a formidable natural barrier. The country's long coastline is both an asset and a vulnerability, open to naval influence, but hard to defend against persistent attacks. The UK, meanwhile, is an island nation in northwestern Europe, with natural defences provided by the surrounding seas. Its ports and coastal cities are vital, yet its insular position also means any war would be a maritime affair, with logistics and supply lines stretching across thousands of kilometres of open water. Now, consider the military posture, especially in the air and at sea. Both nations possess advanced air forces and modern navies, though their specific strengths differ. Italy operates the F-35 fighter jets, Eurofighters, and maintains a versatile fleet of naval vessels, including submarines and these platforms provide Italy with power projection boasts the Queen Elizabeth class aircraft carriers, some of the largest equipped to host dozens of advanced fighters. A significant advantage, as these vessels can remain submerged for extended periods, project force globally, and deter aggression through stealth and survivability. The UK's Air Force features Typhoon and F-35 fighters, providing formidable air superiority. A war between these two powers would likely begin with a contest for control of the air and sea. Italy could leverage its proximity to the Mediterranean and its bases on the peninsula to challenge British naval assets. The UK, with its expeditionary carriers and face long supply lines and the need for refuel points. Any attempt to blockade or interdict However, the picture quickly grows more complicated. Modern warfare is not just about ships and planes. It's about information, cyber capabilities, and economic resilience. Both the UK and Italy maintain sophisticated cyber defense and offense units capable of disrupting communications, targeting critical infrastructure, and attempting to blind or confuse enemy command and control systems. Cyber attacks would likely target power grids, banking systems, transportation networks, and military communications, causing chaos and uncertainty far beyond the battlefield. The collateral damage from such attacks could extend to civilian populations, with hospitals, schools, and daily life disrupted as digital infrastructure Key sectors: finance in London, manufacturing in northern Italy, tourism in Rome and Florence, would be devastating. Sanctions would proliferate, currencies would tumble, and the cost of living for ordinary citizens would skyrocket. Global markets would react with shock, affecting not just the combatants, but their allies and trading partners worldwide. Damage would be felt in lost jobs, declining standards of living, long-term economic stagnation. As the Allies would be forced to choose sides or seek immediate ceasefire, undermining trust and cooperation built over decades. The United States, France, Germany, and other powers would likely intervene diplomatically, economically, and perhaps militarily to halt the fighting, knowing that the alternative is the collapse of the security architecture that has kept peace in Europe for generations. Even without direct intervention, inevitable among civilians. The legacy of conflict would endure for decades, poisoning relations long fires and unexploded ordnance scar land and sea. Refugee flows would strain neighbouring countries, and humanitarian crises would demand urgent response. Ultimately, this hypothetical war is instructive not because it suggests a plausible future, but because it exposes the futility of great power conflict in the modern era. Wars are not won by destroying the enemy alone. They are lost by destroying the fabric of society, the trust between nations, and the prosperity that peace enables. The advanced weaponry, cyber make them vulnerable to catastrophic disruption. In this scenario, there are no winners. It's the demonstrated both economically, socially, the lesson the true strength of modern powers lies not in their ability to wage war against one another, but in their capacity to resolve disputes peacefully, uphold alliances, and cooperate in the face of shared challenges. As we reflect on this fictional war game, the conclusion is sober but necessary. The costs and risks of war between advanced states are unacceptably high. The reality of modern conflict is that victory is an illusion. Peace, however imperfect, is the only viable path. In the end, the greatest power is the wisdom to avoid war and the courage to